Today's video is sponsored by Idaho Design. Contact Jess if you need to get your home staged or if you need help with interior design. All of our contact information will be down below in the description. Boise house prices are dropping, and if this has been your time to come into Idaho and swoop up and buy a deal, this might be a good video for you to watch. Right now, we've lost about 15 to 23% of the buyer pool right off the bat, just with the change of the economy and the interest rates rising. You're seeing right now online price reductions galore here in our market. You're seeing inventory rise, you're seeing plenty of homes to choose from. So what's really happening here in our market? Because people are still coming to Boise. Let me just give you a snapshot of where we were in the last 7 days here in our local market. Then I'll dive in and give you a little bit more context as to what is happening here locally. Existing homes in Ada County that closed last week spent an average of 16 days on the market before going under contract, compared to 9 days the same week last year. So we definitely see a little increase, but not by much. And that's where it's throwing a lot of people off, because we're still having buyers coming in, bidding on properties. And I say bidding, we're not doing bidding wars right now, but I got into a competitive offer last night for someone who submitted the same offer. Luckily, my buyer had cash and we were able to get that today, but we had multiple offers we were competing against, so it was a little scary and a little unpredictable as to which way the seller was gonna go. So the longer times on market indicate that the pace of the market has slowed down compared to highly competitive conditions that we experienced in 2021. With more inventory options than we've seen in years, buyers can take more time to view available listings before submitting offers, and we're seeing that. Additionally, higher mortgage rates and home prices have priced some buyers out of the market, shrinking the buyer pool and decreasing the demand. Currently in Ada County, everything that had closed last month, the average closed sales price, and that's just single family home, I excluded townhomes, condos, acreage, farms, just single family homes. The average sales price was $678,000. But when you take the median sales price, which is just taking the higher subset and the lower subset, giving you the median, we're at $578,000, which is down just a hair from where we were in April. So what we're seeing in talking with sellers, talking with buyers, I'm getting calls on a daily basis. Greg, hey, I'm still thinking about coming out to Idaho. I've noticed your price down. It sounds like I might be able to get exactly what I want, where maybe last year I was priced out. So the conversations I'm having with people, they are still motivated to come here. Now, their home might need a little bit longer to sell, which is great because that just gives them more time, more options to see what our market does. But I'm telling you, if you are on the fence about coming to Idaho, I would not wait, because this market could shift the other direction at any moment, and then where prices can go up. Now, do I think that's gonna happen just based off our record 32% appreciation we've had over the last 2 years? That's so unheard of. I don't think we're gonna go back there, but I am still getting call after call, people just like you who are watching this video, kind of maybe on the fence, being like, should I make that jump? Should I wait? What should we do? There's gonna be a trigger at some point in your life that says, you know what, it's time to go. And that is happening more and more people, especially as people are trying to get up here before school starts, get an address established before the school year kicks off so they can get into the right school. We are starting to see that more and more. Now, with the market the way it is, the inventory sitting, if you are a seller, listen to your realtor, because the market has shifted. You can't just go on the market anymore and just say, well, let's price it at this and see what happens. Buyers aren't coming in droves. They're not giving away, cash with, 15, 20, 30% above asking, waiving everything. People now are coming in and saying, I noticed a lot of price drops. Maybe I could squeeze out another 10,000 from the seller. So if you are going on the market, make sure you are pricing aggressively within the market condition. You don't have to go crazy, but I definitely would recommend listening to your realtor, because that market is changing every week, it seems. So maybe you're on the market right now and you haven't had any offers. Well, hang in there, talk to your realtor, see where you guys are at, see what sales have been going on in your neighborhood. Don't overprice, because if you overprice, it's gonna hurt you in the long run. I use the word recession a little bit more gentle than others might, because in 2008, a lot of people got hurt. Families got hurt when that crash came. A lot of people just got financially hurt. So I use that word lightly, but I know what you mean with the recession, because I have a lot of people saying, man, Greg, I'm just gonna wait till that recession hits and then bam. Well, a recession does not equal a housing crisis. Keep that in mind, because just because our GDP isn't growing for 2 quarters doesn't mean the housing market is falling left and right. Now, Our market here in Boise going from a 32% appreciation and trying to normalize down to an 8 or 6% appreciation, it's going to feel like it's falling. But that is misleading, because if you put money in the stock market right now and you get a 6 to 8% return, that's doing pretty good. Obviously we want 10%, but if you're looking at 6 to 8% return on a home, you're still doing great. 32% was nice, but we're not there anymore. So the recession that we are in right now does not equal a housing crisis. Throughout history, during a recessionary period, interest rates do go up at the beginning of the recession. But in order to come out of recession, interest rates are lowered to stimulate the economy moving forward. So I'm going to share with you this graph, mortgage rates and recessions over the last historical period from the 80s through to COVID-19, just so you can kind of see what has happened to mortgage rates during that time. As the chart shows, historically, each time the economy slowed down, mortgage rates decreased. Fortune.com helps explain this trend. Over the past 5 recessions, mortgage rates have fallen on average 1.8 percentage points from the peak seen during the recession to the trough. And in many cases, they continue to fall after the fact, as it takes some time to turn things around, even the recession is technically over. So rates may be high right now from what we're used to, that 3%. But if you look across the board on a home, I think the average is right around 8%. So right now we're like 5 or right around that 6% at the time I'm recording this. So you're still getting a great interest rate on a 30-year mortgage. So whatever your mortgage is right now, if it's higher than you like, just hang on. It might fall down because it has a chance to do that. Now, I always tell people, marry the house, not the interest rate. The interest rate can change. And if you're in the house that you absolutely love, and it's where the kids are going to be happy, it's where you're going to be happy, it's where you're going to thrive, then does the interest rate matter terribly if you know you can adjust it? Of course, budget comes into it, monthly payment comes into it. We want to make sure that you're protected and you can cover your expenses. But the fact that rates do fluctuate, that gives you an option to refinance once those rates come down. Getting your foot in the door here to Idaho is going to change your life for the positive. We see that time and time again. My team and I, we see that when we talk to people, our past clients at our events. We did a local event here at the baseball game. I'll put that link up here where you can just see what we kind of do. And we talk to these people. They tell us their stories about why they came to Idaho, what prompted them to make that move here, what was driving them nuts. And it is unreal, some of these stories. And it's all like-minded people moving here. It's people like you who are watching this thinking, gosh, Greg, man, it sounds so great. It sounds so great. It's exactly why I want to come to Idaho. I don't want to go to Idaho to change it. I just want to be part of what I hear that Idaho has to offer. And if you've come out to visit, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. So if you're someone who's thinking, gosh, I'm ready, then I want you to reach out to my team and I. We want to help you. We want to know about your story. We want to see what it is that's important to you in that move so we can help you find the right area, the right house that's going to resonate with you and get you into a better lifestyle than maybe what you have right now. We kind of talked about the prices falling. That's a good thing if you're coming into this market. If you need to sell your house, you got to get it on the market so you can get your offers and get here right away. It's also a good thing because you have more options to choose from. Maybe you came here and looked a year ago and things were just going so fast you couldn't even keep up with it. Now things have settled down. Maybe your life has come more full circle and you can make a better decision about coming here to Idaho. So overall, the housing market here in Idaho, especially in the Boise, Meridian, Nampa, Caldwell area, is still very strong. Despite all those price reductions that you're seeing, we are still in a very strong market. So if you're a seller, position your property to sell quickly. If you need help finding a realtor in your local area, wherever in the country you are, I can help you out with that. I've got great contacts throughout the country that would be more than happy to give you help with the sale of your home and give you a price that you need. If you are coming to the Boise, Idaho area, what I want you to do is connect with us. Go to our website, www.goingidaho.com, and start looking at all the homes that we have for sale. And then schedule a time to meet with us via Zoom or on the phone. We'd love to learn more about your story and what's important to you about making your move here to Idaho, and especially the type of house that you're looking for. You can also find us on social media. We're everywhere. Just search Go Idaho and you'll find us. You can connect with us on social media as well. If you want to dive deep into some neighborhoods, I'll put a playlist right here on my left so you can check them out and explore all the different neighborhoods we have here in Idaho. So until next time, Go Idaho.